Who gets the most grace? Please listen. Please listen.
I got you.
And I want to hear from a woman's point of view. Who gets the most grace? If a black man dates outside of his race versus a black woman dating outside her race.
100% the black woman gets the most grace. Black dudes get called all kind of names. Black women hate on them tremendously. But when a black woman does it, oh, you go queen, find what works for you. I'm not mad at it. So before she even say what she's going to say, I'm going to answer it for her. Black women get the most grace for it, hands down.
Who gets the most grace?
Okay, the black woman gets the most grace.
Explain.
Because so first I'm gonna answer and then I'm gonna give my personal thoughts of that. Ma'am. Black women get outside the most grace because of numbers. See, the thing is this, black men, you guys have numbers in your favor. There's so much quantity for y'all to choose from, right? Women cannot say the same. Although I will not, I have learned, and I'm gonna give the full story, I can't date a non-black man. It just doesn't work for me. I can't do it, but I do support it from the numbers component because there's so many black women that want to be in relationships with a certain type of guy, and there's just not an equal amount of that man, right? So if there's black women that are like, I don't care, he has to make a certain amount of money, you must open up your pool to non-black men because that's the only way you're gonna have more options of meeting a guy in that caliber. I think where we feel as black women at times, and at the end of the day, like who you love. Spend life with whoever you want to spend life with. But there's a plethora of black women that black men can choose. And when we see successful black men with non-black women, again, it's your life. Do as you may because it's your choice. But we see that there's a black woman, family, all of that could have benefited, from the success because you came from a black woman. She wants you from all.
So let me stop real quick. She's giving women an escape route. So for black women, it's because there's not enough to go around, so they have to. But when it comes to black men, oh, well, you could have chosen a black woman. So she's completely biased, and that's a double standard. That's not the case at all, man. There's plenty to go around. There's plenty. Y'all just not looking for them, man. Or y'all want to go choose the scrubs. We just have to call it for what it is. There's plenty of black men to choose from that are actually hardworking, that are actually educated, that are actually normal, law-abiding citizens. But the black women out here, they want to go choose the freaking thugs, gangbangers, the scammers, all of those dudes. And then whenever they get pregnant by them, now they're looking for somebody to save them. And now they want to go to the regular black dudes, the average black dudes. No, it's too late. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to give them an escape route and say, well, there's not enough to go around. There's plenty. Y'all just choosing the losers.
Of the essence that you got from
black women came from somewhere else?
No, I'm saying black men. We're talking about the example of, because you asked me the grace. So the point I'm saying is when a black man becomes so successful, when the non-black women want you, they want you from all of the essence that you came from. And if you're a black man, you came from a black woman. Okay, now, that's where I was going to.
Coming from the brothers group chat, what you said about the black man isn't what you said about the black woman.
I told you why, though.
Yeah, but it wasn't validated.
It is validated.
Facts.
You think the black woman has just as much? Listen, when I have single events, it's always 80% women to men.
For real?
Absolutely. There's always going to be more women to men. Always. And black men know this. So the number.
It's because your audience is mostly women. That's a stupid comparison. That's like asking Fresh and Fit to throw an event, a couples meet up, and what do you think they're going to have? They're going to have mostly men show up because that's their audience. That's like asking rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. But if he would have had like a couples event, it probably would have been way more closely like ratioed because he did have a lot of women who called into a show way, way more than Fresh and Fit. So that would have probably been like the best one to do it. But he still probably would have had more men.
Numbers are in your favor. So if I have a room, if it's 20% men and you have 80% options, you have more options than the woman has. So the only way for her to maybe not leech on or deal with is to expose herself to other options. Now, personally, Kendra G, I can't do it. And I learned last year because I had an opportunity, literally the richest man that has ever tried to court me, and he was not black. And I don't have sex when I date. So we went on a date, and I remember the way his job was set up, he was gonna have to go to somewhere in Orange County. And I was gonna make it clear, like, okay, I don't mind coming up, but—
Where are you based?
Beverly Hills. So, yeah. So,
Yeah.
so black women who date outside their race, I support you because I understand it. But in Kendra G's personal manner, I've been to Africa, I've been to Ghana, I've been to the Elmina Castle, and I took the tours. And it's one thing to read about slavery. It's another thing to really, and if you go, you will understand what I'm talking about. You can still feel our ancestors in these caves. And they give you, there's a church upstairs while women are being raped. And there's one part of Elmina Castle that it was like the slave masters would be at top, and then the black women would come, and they would pick out which one they wanted to have sex with. And so for me, I can't, like I said,
unsee that.
I can't unsee that.
Unfeel that.
And the wealthy—
That happened with every single race. Literally every single race. When African tribes were warring with other African tribes, they would do that to them too. When Asian tribes or clans or whatever you want to call them were warring with other Asian clans, they would do that to them too. They would kill the men, enslave the children, and do what they wanted to the women, if you know what I'm saying. So she's trying to say that's the reason that she doesn't date outside of her race, is because the history of that is still in her mind, which is understandable. But we're talking about fully grown, consenting adults. Like, what? Okay.
This man ever that has ever tried to court me. And I knew that I still could never have sex with him just because of my ancestors. Like, I am doing this for black. Like, everything I'm doing is to put it in the black category. I live in Beverly Hills and I'm black as hell. Like, I act very black and I do it on purpose because—
See, but hold up, but that's a contradiction right there. That's the thing that irritates me with these like pro-black people, or at least the ones who claim to be like Kendra G. Why do you live in Beverly Hills then? Let's be real, man. Like, if you so pro-black, go to Detroit, or go to Chicago, go to Atlanta, which I think she might have lived in Atlanta before. But why did you leave from there? Go where you're rooting for, go where you support. Don't go move to the whitest city in the world. Like, what are you talking about? That's a hypocrite, man. That's contradiction.
we belong in every space. You're not going to take us out of anything. And as a black woman, that just it's really important to me. So I understand my sisters that decide. Mm-hmm. I even recommend it. And it might sound crazy, right? Mm-hmm. But I personally can't
It doesn't sound crazy, but I think that I will want the sisters to understand this, because the same words are uttered, but it impacts differently. Mm-hmm. I'll give you an example. A black woman or a sister mm-hmm. sees a man and instantly verbalize, oh, no, he not my type.
Right.
And it's okay. A black man sees a person, it's like, she not my type. He's disrespectful.
I agree with you. And this is why I said earlier that when you asked me my challenge,
actually facts.
That's the challenge, because I have a rule on my show. There was a time, as I was hosting my show, I really got...
That's actually, I got to stop and actually break that down a little bit. He's right, 100%. A woman could easily just look at a man and disqualify him and say, oh, he's not my type. He's too short. Or I don't like his hair. He got dreads, which, valid, whatever. But then when a dude does the same thing, oh yeah, I don't like her. Her hair's too short. What? How dare you? She's a beautiful black woman. She just has a bob cut. We can't say the same things that they could say. So he's speaking facts, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave the video off right here. I'll leave the video linked in the description so you can go check out the entire thing without my commentary. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this video in the comment section, man. I'll say the one thing that I learned from watching this video is unfortunately there are double standards, and it is what it is, That's the way that it is. Men and women have to operate differently, even though we want the same thing when it comes to wanting a family, wanting to be married, wanting children. It's just that we have to move differently to obtain all of that. But yeah, before y'all leave, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and to hit the hype button. It really, really helps the channel grow. But yeah, man, I'll catch y'all in the next one. That's it for this one. Peace.